You know, okay, I think the stream's working now. That's pretty silly. I'm gonna have to actually listen to this, I guess, because I forgot that I had the stream set up to be scheduled, so there was like an extra layer of buttons that you have to click in order for the stream to start. Yeah, okay. I think that, yeah, it looks live. Okay, so that was a funny little gaffe. I've been talking to myself here for the last like 5 minutes, and that wasn't actually being streamed. Hello, son. Welcome into the stream. That was a massive error on my part there to not press the right button. That's fun. This video is going to be done premiering in like 7 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that, 8 minutes, whatever. So yeah, a little bit of overlap, but I think that makes sense. And then there's this cool YouTube feature, which is the reason why I premiered the video, because I wanted to test it, where you can redirect a premiere or a live stream into another premiere or live stream. So I'm just trying to like figure out how to use some of the basic YouTube features. One thing I need to do is I need to figure out where I want these talent points. Oops. And I'm not sure. It killed a third of your brain cells, so you only have 2 left. That's pretty rough. I'm sorry for your loss, man. Well, I guess you don't have 2 left. You have like 1.3 left. Yeah, you have 1.3 left. Unlucky. So I'm not sure how much PvP we're going to get this season. I'm pretty sure that when our pass opens, I think here, right? What even is the fight? Yeah, when our pass opens here, maybe these passes. I guess it actually would be this pass. Anyways, when we get into this zone here, we're going to be fighting against both BNR and Zoo. So even though right now, like so far, this season's been pretty boring, especially compared to Generation 1 KVKs, I need to prepare for that. So obviously I get Arcane Hindrance here. I'm not going to get long range warfare. I only have 1 Archer March, and they're not T5 yet. I'm probably going to have T5 archers next season, so if there's seasonal talents next season, I'll go ahead and take long range warfare, but I don't think it really makes sense for now. What do you mean, wow? I said a lot of different stuff. If you could let me know exactly what you mean, that would be helpful. I also think I turned down the stream latency. So like before it was 20 seconds or something. I think now it should be like 10. I'm not sure. You have to strike the balance between stream latency and just like, frames per second quality and stuff. No, I don't think it makes sense for me to take long range warfare. I have 1 tier 4 Archer March, and my Syndrian Fragar is 5113 and 5211. It's not exactly high invest. You know what? I'm pretty sure I do actually have a season talent reset. Yeah, I still have a season talent reset. If you want, I can go ahead and take long range warfare, and then we can test it, and if you're wrong, you suck. I guess that might actually be better. The rationale there being is that a lot of people are going to have Arcane Hindrance as well. So, like, realistically, not everyone needs to have this. Let me, I can be a little crazy here. Wait. Let's do this. Start a poll. Take Elrio. Don't. Should. Okay. There we go. Boom. for mage players is essential. Yeah, but there's like this doesn't give you any value if like everyone in your alliance has it, because there's a max stack limit, I think. So I'm pretty sure every time it gains a stack, it resets the timer, right? So as long as you're swapping targets, I don't know. Yeah, there should be a poll, and you know, the like 2 people in chat there, you can go ahead and both vote for the same thing, I guess. Alright, we're at 7 votes, which is more than I expected. Yes, but everyone took long range warfare. Well, it looks like you guys want me to take long range warfare as well, though, so I guess that might be what I have to do. And as I said, I do have a talent reset, so I can go ahead and reset it if I end up not liking long range warfare. Well, because if you apply a march speed debuff and you're kiting back and forth and someone gets caught out of position, which is most likely if you're applying the march speed debuff, then it's going to take them longer to get to the front line. You're going to get like 2 more turns or 3 more turns in, and that results in like 60,000 kills, something like that. It's minimal gains, but I think it's like the only reason why was considering taking that instead of long range warfare is because I have T4, right? But I think now that I have 9/9 archers, and actually now that the debuff was removed from this, it probably makes more sense. I forget if it was like minus 5% archer HP, I think it was, or if it was like defense or something maybe. But I guess now that there's no negative debuff on the city theme, it also makes it a lot more valuable. Velen already does slow. Yeah, my nice awakened Velen here. Pretty sure the slow... Oh no, I'm wrong. Where? I don't even know what Velen's kit is. There we go, and the 4th skill. I guess it is level 4, so... Yeah, it's probably pretty decent. Alright. Checking on the poll. 9 votes, 78% long range warfare, which is 8 of the 9... Or, sorry, 7 of the 9 votes? Yeah, that'd be 7 of the 9 votes. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take long range warfare. And going forward, we have 4 talent points. I'm pretty sure what I want to do here is take Prayer of Light logistical support. I think that's like hands down the best thing to take here. There's maybe an option for going for like Cloud Piercer. You could take Cloud Piercer, Prayer of Light, and Glory Bound, or Prayer of Light and like Harvester if you want more mana. Could even take Arcane Hindrance too. I'm going to be getting 1 more talent point, obviously, so I have to keep that in mind. We have 5 to work with here eventually, not 4. And yeah, it's such a debate what talents you should go for. Like, I could go for Prayer of Light, logistical support, and then Cloud Piercer once I get my 5th talent point. Or actually, probably the other way around. I don't think I'm going to need to resource heal between now and 11 villages. Oh, we actually get that tonight. I think that's the play. Going for Cloud Piercer, Prayer of Light, and then logistical support. You could also go over here for Burning Rage, but then you can't take logistical support, so doesn't seem that great. You went into the field morale tree. You went for Glories of War and Burning Rage. You can do that, but there's not enough talent points to get down to Exemplar. You're 1 talent point short of being able to like finish a tree and then get to the super skill as well. I guess I should probably join VC. I imagine... Oh, we actually don't have anyone in VC right now. I guess it is still very early. Statue starts in 25 minutes, so still a little bit of time. You went field morale 2-2, but you used 2 mage, 2 archer. Yeah. Well, I think that going for mass warfare is undervalued. Can I show my heroes? Sure. I'm using, these 5 pairings. I'm not actually going to use Madeline Garwood. That was just for this formation event here, so go ahead and recall that. Typically this March would be Thea Tara, which isn't great, but I'm just experimenting. So Bertrand here is almost awakened. I need 24 more tokens, so 12 days of VIP generation. Unless we get some wheels, then it'll be a little bit faster. I got 474 tokens saved for the Generation 3 mages. Tohar is just at 5222. There's 2 tokens wasted into him here. He's probably never going to get another skill up. I just don't think it's worth getting more tokens from him. It's very diminishing returns until you get to the awakening skill, which is where that keen is, and that's where all the damage comes from. Velen is 5534, which means that he is 245 tokens away from being awakened, I'm pretty sure. 65 plus 160. And is obviously awakened. I have this stars if I wanted to 6-star Tohar, but I don't think that it's worth it. I think it's probably a better idea to save these stars for the Generation 3 mages, because Tohar probably doesn't have a very long lifespan, especially at a 5222 invest. Well, I'm not using the hero tokens yet because I want a power spike. I have 80 Wheel of Destiny tokens or tickets saved up. So at the start of next season, I get to choose any 4 strongest Lord heroes I want to unlock. So I'm going to be going with Goresh, Magrat, the Generation 3 mages, and then probably Theodore or Magra or something. The last one would just be for emotes. So I need to have these tokens saved up to invest in all 3 of those heroes, because I probably want to get a minimal investment on Goresh, so I have some form of infantry march, and an investment into Magrat. And then I probably want to awaken the strongest Lord Generation 3 mage, and using all those tokens will get me pretty close to it. Ooh, I'm rank 4, nice. Because Goresh is better than the Generation 3 infantry, and right now my infantry sucks. I'm not going to go for Skogul, because I don't think it's worth investing in. Oh, actually, first skill is already level 3. That's interesting. Maybe I will invest in Skogul a little bit then. But I just need to have some form of infantry march. I mean, I'm 2 or 3 seasons away from having tier 5 infantry, probably. I'm not going to be too long, so I need to at least have something better than 511 3-star Madeline Garwood, which is basically what I have right now. And if you don't want Zeta, then just use Magrat Freygar. Well, I'm going to be using Magrat with mages. I'm not going to be using Magrat with archers. Maybe I can swap between the 2 depending on how many troops I have left, but I'm pretty sure that Magrat mages is better, especially if you consider that I am going to have a 3-star Sandalzard. So that'll be pretty good, I think. Hey, morning, Sneaky. Welcome into the stream. You forgot about the mages with Magrat? Yeah, for sure. We should be going in here soon. 20 minutes. I mean, I can go ahead and open up some keys if you want. I got about 100 of them. Let's actually, should I open up all 100 keys at once? Because if I do that, I can go in here and I can probably buy 4 of these. This isn't a good ROI, but for fun, I could open 100 keys at a time, or at once. And yeah, for sure. So this is the pet. It's still a major work in progress. I'm gonna 3-star the Tranquility on here eventually. I'm a little bit hesitant with the new exchange house rates. If I go in Tranquility, it's at 4K. which isn't terrible. But yeah, I'm going to 3-star that skill, and I probably am going to want a 3-star Divine Blessing as well. And then also I'm going to need to like spend a bunch of regen potions on this pet in order to get, you know, a better legendary pet, because yeah, I mean, I'm a few hundred regens deep, but I haven't found anything yet. I've gotten some like 5-slot pets, but realistically I need more than 5 slots in order to have it be worth keeping. No, I didn't. I never had a Fatal Bite. I had Elemental Harmony, which is what I sold for 72,000 coins. I got that on a Sand Lizard that I caught naturally, and then I put a 3-star skill in the first slot and was able to release it on the 50/50. Let's go to one more pity here. The joys of regenerating pets. You never get anything though. I need to save a little bit of nothing. I need to save a little bit of regen potions. At least I'll be able to buy some from the Merit Store though, because the Merit Store is going to be upgrading, I think, tonight as well. Yeah, the Merit Store upgrades tonight, which means that it's going to refresh, and then I still have my 100 gem refresh as well, in order to get like 30 regeneration potions or something like that. Yeah, thanks, Paradise. Yeah, the second part of that video definitely wasn't for everyone, so I wanted to have a little bit of overlap with the live stream starting and the premiere ending. Andy Nguyen, I save keys because why not? I mean, it's a good idea to have keys for when new epic heroes release, but I think the meta for waiting for new epic heroes to release and not losing or falling behind too much on power creep is just to save your silver keys. When I was going for Tara from the gold chest after she released, I opened like 200 gold keys and didn't get her, but I opened like 50 silver keys and got enough heads for her, because when you open up silver keys, you get like 2 or 3 epic tokens. I guess not every time, but sometimes you do. And yeah. You spent 5k regens on a single night rock. Still no, yeah. Well, like I got into that trap as well on my Shadow Phaedrake here, right? I spent at least 1,000, quite a few, trying to improve this, and it just never happened. To be fair, getting an improvement here is very low odds, because you'd probably want at least 280 intelligence. You need the 310 spirit break, and then you also want higher luck and 8 slots, so it's really low probability. I ended up giving up on that because I gotta spend my regens on other things. I'm actually gonna go ahead, like I said, let's open up some gold keys. No one said that I should do 100 of them though, so just gonna go 10 at a time. Skip through the epics. It's nice to get the fodder to exchange for stars. Hey, there we go. We got 1 at least. Garwood. Okay, so that's fodder for the end of season shop. Not very lucky. You're too deep into the regens, yeah. Well, as free to play, I don't have the option of like saying I'm too deep. I just had to cut my losses, or else I'd never be able to work on another pet. You got a random 8-slot regen, good stats on a pet, you're going to release crappy talents. Well, if you get a really good pet, it's better to upgrade it, even if you're just like releasing it. Ooh, we got 2 useless heroes, but hey, at least we got 2. Nika and Emrys. My Emrys is actually 515, so there's really no point in leveling it up more than that, I don't think. Your line's got a 310 spirit and 289 intel on this Phaedrake. The Shadow or Sapphire? If that's Sapphire, that's pretty awesome. as long as it's actually 310 and not like 309.9 or something. I'm addicted to gambling, so I'm going to actually go ahead and buy 4 more keys here. Okay. Yeah, so no Velens from these, which, you know, is typical. Unless I got one here, that'd be pretty cool. Nope, Nico. If you remember my account information, I never even, like, tried investing in Nico. He's still sitting here at 0 stars. 170 of his tokens just sitting in the bag. Which honestly is a decent amount. I just don't have the luxury of spending stars on him, I don't think. I don't know, though. It might be worth investing in him soon, just because I have so many stars sitting there. I mean, if the skill lock was a thing, then maybe I would. Well, not skill lock, but like the ability to choose what skill your talent points go into. The fact that the engineering bonus is in the second slot is just really discouraging. Yeah, Nico's kind of weak, but it's also a lot of tokens. You know, 170 tokens. It's not nothing. But it would cost me like, you know, 300 stars to get him to 4 star or something like that. 400 stars maybe. It doesn't seem worth it. That's why a lot of my other legendaries are only 3 stars as well. Because I don't think it's worth upgrading them past that. I did upgrade Thea to 4 stars recently, just to unlock the 4th skill, which probably is worth it, but for the majority of these heroes, I don't even use them, so. You bet over time, like in Rise of Kingdoms, they'll bring a building buff. Yeah, well, they already kind of have something similar with the mastery skills, but you're talking about like the museum buffs, I guess, which are different. I don't know, that stuff was added to Rise of Kingdoms after I quit, so not super knowledgeable on it. But it would be nice to see a buff to old heroes, as long as Lilia doesn't get a buff. Lilia is already insane. I'm pretty sure this is like a Minamoto museum buff in Rise of Kingdoms, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's you? You're Vijay, or however you pronounce that? Very fun. What would it take for me to give up my free-to-play title? I don't know. I'm not interested in doing that. I don't think it's worth doing. I think that being free-to-play is unique and a good selling point for content. So that, on top of the fact that it also just saves me money, is pretty cool. I mean, I've bought people dragon tickets. Here we go. Yeah, I've bought people dragon tickets on this account, and that doesn't get rid of my free-to-play banner because I don't use them. You can go into here and just buy them like this, and then gift them to people because I'm a level VIP level 15. I'm in the strongest alliance in my kingdom. Not right now, actually, because we're in a different alliance for statue. EDS is the strongest alliance in this KVK because BTR migrated out. I think BTR is stronger than EDS, or was stronger at least power-wise. Probably not fighting capability-wise, but yeah. I don't know what ROG is ranked like on a kingdom or a KVK. I can't speak English. I don't know what Running Guard is ranked on a game-wide rankings. I think that they are like 15th maybe in the game. Yeah, no, the BTR did migrate out mid KVK. Yeah. BTR and EXP players, like 75 of each from each alliance, are migrating into the same generational kingdom. I need to make a video on that at some point. I've just been waiting on something to have more of an opportunity to make that video. So I don't want to be like, hey guys, welcome back to another drama video. But, you know. Hey, welcome into the stream, Subam. Hope you're enjoying the game. The early seasons definitely could use some work, but once you make it into like Season of Strife, I think at least have a lot of fun playing this game. You can also just play it as more of like a farming game too, which is, you know, less resource intensive and also still fun. Call of Drama, hell yeah. You're talking about Captain Snowball, right? I don't know if you're a... Oh, why am I low on troops? What the hell happened? Nice. That's rough. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you're talking about Captain Snowball. Boss Nasty has a top free-to-play group chat in his Discord server that you can join if you're free-to-play, and I think he said like 25 million power. And at least all of the free-to-play is over like 50 million power in there that we know of. I mean, if there are other free-to-plays, I know there's some people that just like don't care about Discord at all that are also free-to-play. Like, we had one of those in ROG actually, who never joined the top free-to-play chat. But yeah, it's nice being able to be in a group chat with people like Snowball and just talk about things. Or Snowman. Drago, there's Snowball and Snowman. It's Captain Snowball, who still is free to play, and he's 80 million power. And then there's Snowman 63, who was the one that was kicked out of Noir. Oh, you interviewed Captain Snowball? That's cool. Yeah, playing the beta would have been interesting. But the bad part about playing the beta is your VIP level struggles a lot. Because nobody, spends a lot of money during beta, understandably so. Yeah, the situation with Noir there, based on my understanding, was bullshit. Based on my understanding, the R5 of Noir said that Snowman could stay, and then Strange overruled him as an R4, I think that's third position, it doesn't really matter, and said that Snowman had to leave. So R5 basically just said something without checking with the stats team, basically, which happens sometimes. It's unfortunate. It is what it is, though, because Snowman's friends that he was going to were down to pay for his migration, so it ended up working out. At the end of the day, having the Lilia banner isn't that big of a deal. It's kind of fine to lose it. I am just realizing I don't have a chat blocker on. I do have this chat blocker here that I could use, but I think that it's because this is more of a friendly war. It's TRK versus EDS. It's not super serious. I think it's probably fine to leave the chat blocker off. Statue starts in 6.5 minutes. Do I think that we'll win statue? No, because EDS is already occupying the statue. And based on the new occupation rules, this means that they're going to get first occupation. And in order to stop them from getting occupation, we would have to kick all of them out of statue. You have to walk 8 minutes to get a sand lizard because yeah. Dude, it's brutal. I wasn't even able to find sand lizards yesterday because I waited so long in the day. There was like 50 minutes left when I realized I needed to catch sand lizards. So I made sure to catch them earlier today. I got 2 1-star sand lizards here. These are just going to be used as fodder, obviously. And then I have this 7-slot sand lizard that I was considering building. I don't know, though. I already have so much invested in this pet. I mean, I guess it's not so much. This is like 9,000 pet currency, I guess, or 10,000, 11,000 pet currency, something like that. So I could regenerate this down to 2 stars and release it, or just upgrade it without releasing it. But I don't think that really makes sense. You're glad this auto feature is in the game like in Age of Empires. Saves a lot of time. Yeah, the auto barbing feature is great, especially for people that just have other things to do. I mean, I haven't shown this yet on a video or stream, but I made that video about farm accounts a while ago. And, oh yeah, we changed Warband. I have these farm accounts here, which I'm considering doing auto farming with the Darklings on them as well. Because in order to do that, I would just have to have a second window of COD open on my PC, and then I can put it in the background while it does the auto Darkling farming, and then I can just swap between different accounts. So it's probably a pretty high value thing there. I don't know if that actually works though. Can you do low level Darklings with auto farming? Let's see. No, you can't. So I'd have to go into Home Kingdom in order to do that. I guess never mind then. The auto gathering is nice at least. It allows me to gather from 4 resource nodes with very low amounts of troops. Well, it is functioning correctly. It just doesn't give you the option to create a Darkling. Because normally, when you look for a Darkling and it doesn't exist, it creates one. But this feature doesn't send that request to the game to create it, which is annoying. Alright, looks like we're moving up to C. Yeah, it only targets whatever's in range and is existing. I can't wait for past 3 Zoo ones be... Wait, Zoo ones BNR blood? Do you mean... What do you mean, Minotaur? I thought you guys were allying with BNR. Are you not allying with them? That would be kind of crazy if you're wanting to fight them. Damn. Not putting interruption? I think interruption is probably a useless skill, especially for its price. Oh my god, I keep going into the wrong thing. Interruption, I think it's the luck skill, right? Yeah. Go to a 2-star. 25% efficiency, your chance to inflict pet deficiency in the target legion every second. It reduces the trigger chance by like 10%, I guess. Can be triggered every 4 seconds. So this will trigger on average, I think, every like 7.5 seconds. And it's a 10% chance to not trigger your skill. That just doesn't seem like very much value. Maybe it works. With the new report feature, we'll actually be able to like see how the skills do. I guess actually we wouldn't be able to see that in here. But, you know, with the deficiency skill, you'd be able to notice a decrease in your opponent's skill or skill damage dealt. Yeah, the new report system is amazing for sure. You mean, Sneaky, do you mean putting interruption on the tank pet, or do you mean putting interruption on a pet that's designed to attack tanks? Because that's something that I've been considering as well too. Like I put Heartwall on this pet here because I'm using that to buff my Thea, but I don't know. It's nice to turn off Bruin Bear, Venom Lizard, etc. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm missing out on something there. There might be a world where I get a 8-star sand or an 8-slot sand lizard, 8-star, and then I put the I got lured out of position. Huge. Well played, sir. Anyways, I would get a 3-star sand lizard with 8 slots, and then have both interruption and the end of season skill on there. I'm 100% buying this skill. I need to get to 270 agility, obviously, for it to be good, but it's worth it for sure. Also, I need to bring my marches closer to the pass. That way there's less refresh time. 47,000 sevs for 7.5k merits. Yeah, that's rough. We kind of got destroyed there at the end. That's okay. Wasn't paying attention. Tank pet specifically, like a sand lizard or Venom. Well, sneaky, the sand lizard that I'm building is for my Indus march for mages. It's not for an infantry march. Yeah, I'm distracting you from statue, and I'm distracting myself from doing statue as well. Pretty good. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this seasonal talent right now, because I know that I at least want Prayer of Light. Regardless of what path that I go down, Prayer of Light is best in slot for your first auxiliary skill. That'll let my dudes get back faster. Okay, let me target infantry. No? Yeah, okay, so I did do a misclick there. I guess I like double-clicked accidentally. Go ahead and send out Tohar. Oh, I just realized I don't have Gargantus. I need to put Gargantus on my Atheist. Probably a good idea. You think that... Okay, so you're calling a sand lizard a tank pet, even though it's going on to mages. You don't mean that it's being used with tanks. Okay. I think I would call it like a support pet, but I guess it's basically the same thing. Just different rationale to get there. Got you, though. Yeah, it's probably... I don't know, it might make sense. But I like getting the extra healing. I like having 2.5% more HP. And I guess maybe the HP bypass I don't need. But I'm planning on making that HP bypass a 3-star skill, which seems pretty good. See, I have 3 2-star poison glands. So I only need 1 more, and then I can make it a 3-star. Which, you know, I think that's worth it. Okay. Need to actually micro my march here so that I get some merits. I really need merits. I'm starving. Okay, let's target... Both these infantry are about to die. I need to send my Atheist back in here, but there's no infantry for me to target. Oh, here's an infantry, never mind. Okay. Set up Atheist, use Gargantus, and save. March Atheist here. There we go. Cool. Use Sinfray. Oh yeah, you're right. I should use Sindri and Fragar next. I'll do that after this march dies for sure. That makes sense. It's fine. All you're gonna do is put markers and full send Gorsko until you're out of stamina. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the infantry player way to do statue. It would be really nice to have Magrat for this. Magrat just prints merits in statue. It's so ridiculous. Gonna have like a bunch of YouTube comments to respond to as well after the stream, which is fun. I really like the YouTube Studio app. I guess most people in here won't know what I'm talking about, but Sneaky does. It's very nice, the UI. I guess they probably invested quite a bit in that over the years, because I remember trying to use the app in like 2018 and it was kind of trash. So it's very nice now. Yeah, that's like super recent, but I just mean like even the fact that you're able to like filter comments and stuff, and then you get all of the data as well for your uploads and channel stats and whatever. And then the fact that there's also the I'm getting destroyed here. The fact that there's also the tab that shows you how close you are to certain milestones as well is nice. I gotta keep working on that 1,000 subscriber milestone. I intentionally let my March die there, by the way, because I let it get targeted, and I mean, after letting it get targeted like that and 30k left, I might as well just die instead of trying to hold on. 58 seconds. Oh, you're part of the creator program for YouTube? That's sick. I guess you probably got into that because you've been making videos for a while, eh? That would make sense. Okay, so 16,000 merits. That's not very good. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, bad ratios, especially at the end there. But it makes sense because pretty much everyone we're fighting here is using like Awakened Magrat Zeta or Awakened Lilia Bellin. It's kind of ridiculous. EDS is a very strong alliance. It would be different reports out in the field. Like in the field, against BNR at least, I was getting 30k reports. So that was nice. I'll kill him? Nah, I think it's a... Oh, right. Shout out Drago. Marks Mutant HP. Thank you for the reminder. At least there's no negative buff anymore, but you still got the positive buff. What's hilarious is I have a maxed out Shadow Blades. I kind of want to try to cast the Shadow Blades here. Let me try to skill shot it. Shadow Blades is on T. Okay. Oh, I got 2 infantry. I didn't see this Rhoda infantry. It's blocking me. I'm going to have to rotate down to the bottom if I want to use Shadow Blades, I guess. Okay. I need to like do all this rotation while also not losing my artifact rage. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Get up. And retreat? It's not letting me retreat. I guess I might have been torqued. Huh. Okay, now at this point I have 20,000 troops left, so I'll just go ahead and die here. And then I can send in the next march. I'm not trying to like micro super efficiently because I have literally nothing in my hospital. Oh. Yeah, okay, so tier 4s do nothing with artifacts. Level 5 6-star Shadow Blades did 5,000 damage. That's painful. That's actually really painful. Damn. Really need tier 5s in order to get the good artifact damage in. You're heading to bed? Have a good stream? You're heading to bed at 7 in the morning. You gotta play less Metro. No, that's fine. I hope you're enjoying the new season. I've had 0 time to play Metro recently, so yeah, have a good night. Yours does 36k? Yeah. That makes more sense. I think if I had tier 5s, I would be doing more damage. I also got another Phoenix Eye like 2 days ago. So I have a level 3 Phoenix Eye now, which is pretty awesome. 2 of my last 3 legendary artifacts from the basic compendium of been Phoenix Eye, which is insane. Great RNG. Current troop size matters too. Well, I had 200,000 units. Not 100,000, but yeah, I understand your point. See, I had 208k. Check out this Mirage Orb, though, that I got hit right beforehand, eh? 74k from the Mirage Orb. Very nice. That's the... oh, I got to put my skin on as well, eh? Shout out. Go ahead and recall. That way we just disengage from the PvP for a second. And then if we re-engage, we should have the buff, I think. I feel like going up on top here is a trap, because we're going to get hit in the back by the Darklings. You're on day 361, you only got one Phoenix Eye? Yeah, I got my first Phoenix Eye from... I don't know what it was. I think it was the Season 2 Artifact Compendium? No, that's when I got Infernal Flame, was from the Season 2 Artifact Compendium, and then I got Phoenix Eye much later. I think around like 270 days or 300 days, something like that. But I just gotten really lucky on it recently, which is nice. No. EDS wasn't in my last season. EDS was in my season before that. I didn't really make any videos on last season because the PvP was very brief and the final fighting was very one-sided. I had made a couple of videos, though. It was fun fighting, but I just didn't think it made for good video content in general. You have your compendium today at resets. You'll be finally get something good this season, yeah. Good luck. By the way, Sneaky, is there a better way to view your chat on the phone? I mean, just view it in like the normal YouTube app, but I have this like heart icon from the like, you know, the chat interaction reaction thing, and it's so annoying because it blocks like the right side of messages. Is like, I don't think there's a YouTube live chat in Studio, is there? Yeah. Yeah, I assumed you didn't. I was just asking if you had any idea. It would probably be smart for me to get a second monitor. It's definitely helpful, or would be helpful to have. Maybe get like a small monitor just for the purpose of like Word documents and stuff. Like I don't know, like a 24-inch monitor or 20-inch monitor, something small like that, and then put it vertical instead of horizontal. Yeah, but well, yeah. I have OPS running as well, but you know, I can't look at that and also be playing the game. Oh, you can turn the heart off? Oh, sick. Thanks. Gonna screenshot that message so that I don't forget. What happened here? Are we getting hit by the infantry? No, Vulsa. Okay, Vulsa's feeding me free merits right now, though, because they only have 20k left, so I'm just winning the counterattacks. Okay, let me make sure I actually... There we go. Thank you for the tip there, Chen. Gotta actually attack someone here. See, I prefer watching fighting like this. I guess it's more appropriate for statue fights than normal fighting, but like this seems boring to me, especially since I fully have the ability to zoom in like this, especially with the new simple mode. Does take a really long time to die if you're just hitting infantry. Hopefully this ends up getting a decent amount of merits, though. Oh, we used Vanguard. Nice. A little bit of extra buffs. Yeah, now as you can see, EDS is getting a pretty massive amount of points here because they have the occupation. I really like the buff that they did to the statue event, though, that you actually can get occupation points while fighting now. It makes way more sense. You should be able to keep occupation if the other alliance isn't capable of pushing you out. 100%. Okay, another artifact cast off in a second. Ooh, this guy's super low. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm getting targeted by 3 people. I didn't even see those guys. Who did I get targeted by? Is this in reverse order? Yeah, it is. Huh. I didn't see those guys that were targeting me. It's interesting. Guess maybe I shouldn't have healed the T4s right away. It's probably fine though. If I run out of T5 Vestals, I can use archers, T4 archers. Again, perfectly terrible trade ratios, but that's because this is not open field fighting. If it was open field fighting, I'd be taking positive trades all day. Is something in the stream setting live reaction? Well, no, I just want to turn it off for myself. I don't want to turn it off for everyone. In case, like, there's some people that like using that feature, you know? Oh, by the way, already maxed out on the personal points. RIP. Oh, man. Yeah, no, it's just a little bit annoying for me, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I need to remember to do that, and I need to remember to reinstall Borderless Gaming. Okay. Let's turn off Autocast Gigantus. Gigantus is on W. Okay. Guess I can put this in a control group as well. Oh, you're talking about having like my chat on screen? Is that what you mean, Nyan? Because I definitely could do that. Let's not be so far forward. Let's pay a little bit more attention to the game. I do have Gigantus though, so I guess I'll cast it after we kill this infantry here. I guess it would probably make sense for me to have the chat on screen. That seems like a very common thing. Watch a little YouTube tutorial, I guess, on how to figure that out. Yeah, there's something in Stream Elements for sure. My OBS, I need to spend like a few hours all this artifact, Rage Decay. The person I was targeting moved away. That's why. That's the one thing that I don't like, is that it's hard to tell who you're targeting. So I just need to more actively swap. Okay, there we go. We just cast Gigantus like that. That way we can start going into cooldown instead of just holding on to it at max rage forever. Your alliance last season didn't get too many statue war. Yeah, well, we didn't fight in statue very much last season either. The problem with last season is that we had to do so much building. We couldn't afford to build to the statue and to the EXP GLR pass. There's not enough resources to make that work. And that's one thing too. I don't know if you saw, they posted an announcement in the Discord server responding to the suggestion that I made about the village changes. I didn't entirely have the time to read it, but I'm pretty sure that they basically said that it's intended and they want more people to have access to villages, but in having done so, that means that less people are going to have villages now, because everyone in a kingdom is going to be in the same alliance. The kingdom capacity isn't so that you're able to have several alliances, so you're only going to have villages that are available inside of one alliance instead of like 4 or 5, and that means that only 80 people are going to be able to have villages, or only 60 people are going to be able to have villages. So Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. It's probably going to be a video going into that situation with the village change, because it's absolutely ridiculous and they didn't think about it. The problem is that they don't play the game, so they don't understand the dynamic there. By the way, I have full artifact rage again, so should probably move up and cast the artifact. Oh yeah, you move up and cast the artifact, and then you get stuck on a darkling here. Gotta like navigate around it a little bit there. Alright, I guess I should probably hit the darkling as well next time. That way at least I get like 10 extra points, but it's a micro optimization. Oh, you always zoom out into this mode? Yeah. I don't know. It's just more enjoyable for me to play like this, so even if it's less efficient, I really don't mind. I'd rather enjoy playing than go for like peak optimization. It's really nice that artifacts give merits now. Back in the day, it was counterintuitive to max artifacts. You kill more but gain less merits. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's good for people that have the ability to actually get max artifacts. I'm really happy that I went all in on Gigantus. I feel like this is a great artifact. One thing that I can do too with my long-range warfare archers is I can also use Viola's bow, which I got from the same Forge of Light. I got Viola's bow, Gigantus, and Spirit Bone Torque from the same Forge of Light. So, you know, free-to-play luck once again unmatched. It's kind of insane. You play most of zoomed in. The most zoomed in icon mode. You play like this, basically? Yeah. Hey, Daniel, welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. You love Viola's. The HP makes your archers stay out for ages. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Plus the fact that Viola's bow just has a longer range as well. The double HP stat is insane. 50% HP. It's kind of wild. But I'm comparing a skill level 1 Viola's bow to a skill level 5 Shadow Blades. So the Shadow Blades has the built-in additional minus 4% damage plus 4% dealt. Oops. Got distracted there, that's fine. But, yeah, I don't know. Heart of Kamasi blocks you from using your rage skill. I don't think that they fixed that yet. So Heart of Kamasi is good on Magrat Zeta, but Heart of Kamasi sucks on everything else. So, yeah, I'm personally not going to use Heart of Kamasi. I guess it's kind of good as a tier 4, because then you buff the tier 5s. I used it in previous seasons too, before, but I don't know, I think it's worth using right now. Yeah, if you have 2 Archer Marches, then for sure. But I have 1 Marcher March. Let's go ahead and get some free merits here from Helix. Did he auto-cast his Cyclone Blade and only hit Norn with it? It looks like he did. That's unlucky. I'm really happy that there's no negative debuffs on skins anymore. That's also, I guess I should have factored that in for my video that I made on the seasonal talents, because that was part of my original thought process for not taking long range warfare. Is just that difference of like 5% stats. Let's go ahead and target an infantry guy. Let's target this one that just charged in. Go ahead and send Atheist back. I also need to think about training more troops, because I have a lot of speed ups. Well, a lot, I don't know. A decent amount of speed ups, probably like a bit over a year. I don't know. So I'd be able to get a few 100,000 more troops, and then that increases my elixir production and everything else as well. So that'd be nice for like the actual war that we have coming up versus BNR and Zoo, if that's happening. But I mean, that one guy in here said that he's in Zoo and he's looking forward to fighting BNR. So I'm not sure what that's about. Yeah, well, it just allows people to have more freedom to pick what city skin they want. And I think that over time it will lead to more people being able to get a Zenith skin or a Great Height skin. Because if someone gets a 10% HP skin, there's probably a less likely chance of them going for a 10% defense or something like that, for example. So like if the next infantry Great Heights is like 10% infantry attack or 10% infantry defense, it'll probably be pretty cheap, because before someone might have gone for it if it had better debuffs or less worse debuffs, but now it's just an inferior skin if you already have the 10% HP one. Yeah, they could change the debuff so you can use a specific skin for a March combo, but that will take a lot of time. Yeah, that's what you could have done with the old system. The one thing that's weird about this new system is that it got rid of the debuffs on epic city themes, which makes them kind of repetitive. By the way, still no magic attack in free-to-play city theme, which is fun. But yeah, the epic city themes are going to get pretty repetitive pretty fast. Hopefully we get some gathering speed gathering speed city themes and stuff like that. I just took a lot of damage there because I wasn't paying attention. Classic. Shout out last season when I was like spectating a different KVK and I forget who it was in EXP, but I took like 600k sevs or something in like 10 seconds because a rally ran into me. That was fun. I just had like all my marches sitting on top of each other in the path of a rally and no one told me in VC. I don't mind taking inefficient trades though. Some people clown on me a little bit for my stats, but they're not terrible when you consider all the additional factors you have to go through for free to play. The fact that I've mostly been fighting T5 since, I don't know, like season SOB1 probably. You lose a lot of troops from Darklings, and I also never farm kills, so yeah, I maybe have like 2 million tier 1 kills. Well, actually no, I guess that's not true, because I have some tier 1 kills I think from the resource healing quest. It would be really nice to see the breakdown of that. That way I can kind of judge myself based on my past performances. That's one of the things that I hope that they add soon. I mean, they're adding the achievement system, right? Or they added the achievement system, which is a lot of stat tracking. So with all of that stat tracking, what's a little bit more to track the different tiers of units someone kills? That seems insanely negligible comparatively. How are we looking like on statue? About halfway done. Okay. It's like no damage from the artifact. It's so funny. I feel like the main benefit of the Mirage Orb is just the knockback factor. I guess I'm hitting infantry though, which is why it's so low. If I was hitting archers or mages, it would be a bit higher. I also don't have entirely maxed policies yet. So I don't have this policy maxed here for an extra 1.6 damage to archers and infantry. I'm probably going to max the infantry one first, honestly, just because I end up hitting so much infantry. But I do have the healing ones almost maxed. This will be maxed later today, which is nice. Do the resource. Oh wait, I need to do this skill actually. I completely forgot about the extra extra action points. That's super important. Well, don't make that mistake. Can I see my simple mode setting? Sure. I have it on standard, apparently. I thought I customized it. I think that it is custom. Yeah, Legion detail 25%. I don't hide anyone's Legion's name or avatars. Or maybe I don't know. I customized the simple mode at some point. I know that I have like the animations off. This screen actually isn't making sense. It made sense last time I went in here. Huh. Did they change this screen? I feel like there used to be something for like artifact skills and stuff. It makes... Am I tripping? There was something for disabling artifact skills before, right? Like just specifically? Is that just default now, I guess? So strange. Okay, just let my march die there because it was getting pretty low. Thanks, yeah, no problem. I don't think that really answers your question though, because I don't understand this. Oh well. I guess a hidden change potentially. Okay, so 50k sevs. Okay, almost 20k merits that time. That's a bit better. Again, I'm fighting, you know, full T5, full awakened heroes, level 5 artifacts most of the time here, so yeah. Oh, I'm actually interested to see. Okay, so my Waldier's coming up to the front line. Let's look at the... Oh, can I not look at the overall stat breakdown? I can't, huh? I can only look at the individual battle stat breakdown, which sucks. I wish that there was a way to get this screen here for like the entire battle report. I feel like that'd be really cool to be able to see how much damage my Shadow Fade Drake did like in total the whole time. At least that thing works for... I guess it actually wouldn't work for rallies. That sucks. Yeah, in theory we think it's going to work, but it's actually not going to work for rallies because rallies are broken up into the same style with the overall, like this tab here that you have to click to change. Huh. Oh well. Sounded like a good idea on paper, but it's just not implemented properly yet. Send out Bert Tohar. It's also retreat Waldier just in case you get a little bit too far forward. Yeah, I don't think we have anyone in VCA. Oh, actually we do have... we definitely have people in VC. We have 53 people in VC. Okay, not bad, especially for how early it is in the morning. I'm looking forward to the next statue fight, because the next statue fight will be offset to be like around noon or something. Obviously not today, but that should be a lot more competitive than this one, I think. I don't know, I feel like we're pretty evenly matched, so it's hard to tell. Oops, why? Okay. My march didn't respond to a right click there. I think it's because I was like right clicking. Yeah, you can't right click on the scoreboard, and it looks like... Oh wow, the hitbox for the scoreboard is massive. Oh, never mind, it was just a bug. Okay, the hitbox and the scoreboard is like there. It's a little bit of overlap. You have 0 in VC? That's rough. Yeah, I guess you don't really need people in VC for this statue, but it's nice to hang out with people, so there's that. Okay. Let's attack this. Take a little drink of water there. Thirsty. Nah, 18 or 17.6k I think is fine. I'd be interested to see like how many merits roughly a Lilia Velen is doing in this statue. Rip whoever that was that just marched into us. That was pretty painful to watch. People are a bit lazy this season given the match. Yeah, that's fair. I think that a lot of our members are a little bit discouraged too, just because it's basically a farming season. But at least we'll be able to have a little bit of fun while doing it. I'm just hearing some potential plans and those sound good. Don't want to discuss those in the stream though, obviously. Nice. 55k. Very cool. Yeah, you definitely need Lilia Velen to do insane damage, or not Lilia Velen, sorry, Magrat Zeta in order to do insane damage in this event. This is with archers though, right? Yeah, it's with archers, okay. Cool. Oh, the exchange house got deleted. That's rough. Let me target this infantry and go refresh that. I've been struggling to sell my resources because the G1s are basically done their KVK and there's not very much fighting in the G2s, so I guess like in a couple of weeks that'll pick up again. I'm in need of gems though. I still need like 20 something thousand gems. At least I'll get some from the achievement system, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough just from that. It's probably only like a couple of thousand gems. Oh, I went to emo and I got punished. They actually didn't. Oh, that was really delayed. I went from 100k to 0. Did I get hit by an artifact or something? No, not really. Like, I did get hit by an artifact, but that's not what killed me. Why was that so delayed? Huh. Where is it? I wish you could like click a name in the report overview and like jump to it. Maybe you can do that and I'm just dumb. Did I miss it? Huh, I don't know what happened there. Did BTR all... No, BTR didn't all migrate, but a lot of BTR's... Or maybe not a lot of... Probably all of BTR's best players migrated or are going to migrate. What they were doing is they were just coming into this KVK in order to get the like 15 million resource healing Yggdra Amber and stuff like that. That's the only reason they came into the KVK. I guess probably to farm up merits too to get the other Yggdra Ambers as well. But they just did that and then migrated out. I can send Syndrion in, sure, after this. I sent Syndrion in earlier. It just doesn't do very well. Let me go ahead and recall it and actually put Viola's bow on instead. Okay, 20 minutes. Killed a grand total of 2 dwarves so far. It's very nice. What's this cav doing? What the heck? That's so strange. I feel like my simple mode settings is why I'm messing things up, because like that cav icon never even showed up until I was hovering over it, so I definitely need to spend the time to customize those settings, but not right now. If BTR isn't participating in the KVK, might want to redo the matchups, maybe EDS and TRK versus the rest. Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Oh, what the heck just happened? Oh, I pressed the spacebar. This KVK is weird. I'm not in Diplo. I mean, the people that are in Diplo have obviously been weighing that decision and figuring out what's the best thing to do for the KVK. But because BTR took a good KVK away from us, or, well, it wouldn't even be a good KVK in there, all fairness. If BTR didn't register and we got a different opponent instead, it would have been a good KVK. But after BTR joining, the KVK was going to suck either way because of how much we overpowered them by. EDS is just better than BTR, and then our TRK and EXG, I'm like 99% sure would beat BTR, Sol, and Zoo. So, as I was, meandering around there, anyways, it makes sense for EDS and TRK to just take a win this season. So, yeah, I don't know what that means or what the rest of the season is going to look like, but I think we have some fun things planned. We're kind of in, like, I don't know, God mode, I guess, in this KVK, because no one wants to ally Zoo. We're not opposed to being allied with BNR, but by nature of not wanting to ally Zoo, we're forced to ally with EDS, because EDS also doesn't want to ally with Zoo, unless we did some sort of like free-for-all or something, but free-for-alls are just stupid. The 2v3 is maybe an idea, but then I would feel bad for EXG if we did that, because EXG is just going to get absolutely smoked by EDS if we did that. Because EDS, they would be forced to fight EXG in order to get it all the way around to Zoo and Sol. I guess unless they just ignored EXG is also an option and they came through our zone. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways things could go, for sure. Zoo seems decent. They beat EXG on the rock zone, but then again, oh, that's rough. Yeah, well, the problem with Zoo, I don't have any personal experience with it, so I am quoting other people, but the problem with Zoo is their history of betrayal. So, or maybe betrayal and underhanded tactics is a better way of wording it, so people don't want to ally them. So I guess a 2v3 is possible. And then there was this Zoo guy in here earlier, if you scroll up in the chat, who said that they were in Zoo and going to be fighting BNR. He never responded to my verbal comment to him asking for like clarification, but I mean, if that's the case, then I don't know what this season's gonna look like. In an ideal world, I would like to go 1-on-1 against EDS in like an actual KVK, but logistically that's just not possible in this KVK, at least. Maybe in future KVKs we could fight against them. It doesn't make any sense to fight them in this KVK in a like serious manner, at least. Oh yeah, by the way, if anyone wants to send me a friend request for the stupid 200 friend achievement, feel free to do that. Accepting literally every friend request right now. Such a weird system. I'm looking forward to 32 seasons from now when I finally max out the Legendary Heroes achievement. It's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to getting 1,000 gems as well for reaching 300 million power. It's a pretty good payoff. Haven't even looked at the achievement system yet. I just watched a couple other people's videos. I need to make a video on the achievement system. That's probably going to be like 3 or 4 days from now, something like that, which loses the opportunity of getting immediate views, but can probably make it slightly more evergreen content that people will watch in the future, so it's kind of fine. Makes sense. You feel the only kingdoms that can do a proper 1v1 with EDS is ROG at the moment within the Gen 2s and maybe LTS. Yeah, LTS is Generation 3. LTS is definitely a strong alliance. And you're also completely forgetting about the Korean alliances. I think there's a Korean alliance, at least one, that could match EDS in a 1v1. Or maybe they're slightly a little bit too low power compared to EDS. I don't actually know exactly what the Korean servers are like, but you can't completely forget about them. They definitely are a force in this game, a silent one, because they don't have like content creators that speak English or talk in the Discord. But yeah. Oh, I said I was gonna bring in Syndrion. That's right. Let's go ahead and do that. Change city theme. I'm pretty sure this one's best, right? HP. Yeah. Okay. Marksman HP. Can also go ahead and heal up my units. I still basically have nothing in my hospital. All that fighting, I have 10,000 units in the hospital. I love the middle choice for the policies here. That gives you the 100% extra elixir capacity here from Reprieve. Obviously, I didn't take the extra capacity here because I think that's a complete waste, but just getting the Reprieve skill here is awesome. And I have, what, 630k generation and a bunch of speed ups in the bag. That's another reason why that I need to spend them earlier, is just to get more passive elixir generation, which would be pretty good. Alright. Let's see if I'm able to do more merits with this Archer March than the last one. 5,000. Yeah, that should be pretty doable. I just have to actually pay attention. And Chrissy's with a 61k Magzay report. Nice. Let me test something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 second stream delay. Damn. Definitely worth taking that setting. I think in order to have the lower latency stream, though, I have to like manually select that setting in YouTube, which is something that I wasn't aware of previously. There's no option for it like in OBS, I don't think. It's definitely better than before. I know a couple of people complained about having like a 20-second delay. For certain streams, you need to have like a real delay that's like built in, but 20 seconds is probably a little bit too long for an unintentional delay. What's going on here? Yikes. Yeah, definitely there's something going on here where I'm not able to see all of the marches because of the simple mode settings. Kind of just want to turn simple mode off, honestly. Look at that. That's a cool bug. It like used all of the cache things all at once. That was kind of hilarious. What's the setting for emotes? It's D, right? Is it D? It's A? What's the emote key? Yeah, it's A. Why isn't A working? Weird. I guess I have to actually click on the march. You can't just have it selected. Should probably be more in the ball, I guess. That way I'm less likely to be targeted instead of being on the flank. So something like this probably doesn't look the greatest with the lower latency because it has less time to process, but I'm not actually sure. Probably doesn't look terrible. See, you get an artifact autocast off here. Oh, is my artifact not on autocast? I guess I'll manually cast it then. Let's go ahead and see. I must have gotten hit by a slow there or something. Because I sent my Legion to go and retreat and it took a little while to actually come through. Like, you had no merits. Why can't I click this arrow in order to collapse it? It's so stupid. A lot of bugs in the new system, but it's just an oversight. I imagine like eventually in a QoL update, if people complain about it, that it'll get improved. Not very much damage from that artifact. The whole appeal, though, is the silence of the Viola's bow and also having the additional HP, so it's not all about the damage. Hey, look at that, we're up to 10,000 merits. Nice. That's acceptable. You're desperate for merits? Yeah. I understand that EDS is definitely desperate for merits. Alright, there we go. 10,680 merits from the Archer March. Not bad. Especially considering it's T4. It's pretty good. Yeah, I guess you guys are probably right. It's probably worth taking long range warfare even if you only have the one bad invest Archer March. What the heck is this? Just a random Goresh Skogul Bertohar back here? Okay. Alright. I'm going to turn simple mode back on here, I think. Wait, what happens if I turn it off again? Okay, it doesn't do the same, like, cache bug. That was really funny, though, how every single Legion did their artifact cast chat bubble at the same time. I imagine we're probably going to keep fighting after the statue as well, eh? Like, we're not going to stop as soon as the statue's over, as you would normally do if it was a real statue. Because, I mean, what? I have 110k in my hospital. Yay, I'll be able to full heal that in 4 hours. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to streaming actual fights from this KVK. I want a KVK like G1s have, where you're actually able to continuously fight for such a long period of time. The G2 KVKs, the fighting doesn't last very long. Last season was probably decent, but there was like entire zones where it just didn't make any sense to fight. Like the zone 2 against BTR made no sense to fight. Probably the most fun I've had playing this game was when we held the pass, or not that pass, held the Spire against BNR and IL in SOB2. That was 7 days straight of like 20 hours a day of fighting. Obviously I wasn't there for all of it, but yeah, it was quite a lot. Maybe it wasn't 7 days. It was I think it was like 3 days of 20 hours a day of fighting, and then the next 4 days were like 16, 14, 12, 10 hours or something like that. Because they kind of realized they weren't going to be able to break us after we held during their peak active time and our peak downtime. Very fun season, though. The spires were definitely broken back then. The fact that you could completely defend a spire from being able to be hit by using a Alliance Fortress. It's a good thing that they changed that, because it was a little bit too strong. Ooh, 13.5k with a Mirage Orb there. Hello. Very nice. I'm getting excited about something that's like insanely mundane, I know, for most T5 players. They're like, oh, 13.5k, damn it, that's my worst artifact report. But yeah, I'm new to this whole T5 thing, and my heroes aren't awakened, so it's pretty good for me. Who's this? I can't even see this person's name. That's cool. Mr. Nameless. Oh, there we go. Glockta. Cool. The simple mode's definitely bugged, though. It's supposed to be showing me these things. I guess if I go to 100% Legion detail like this, it'll show me the name more reliably. That's probably better. At least this way it gets rid of like all the artifact effects and the attack effects, which is the important thing, because those are really intensive on CPU, I imagine. It also just kind of looks better when you don't have a million effects going. Actually, if we go into settings, no, I think they just entirely changed it. Or maybe I'm misremembering. Just another emote in chat. Hey, another YouTube comment. W. It's from Iggy. Nice. Oh, okay. Reading the comment cost me a lot of sevs there. Hope you're happy, Iggy. Okay, let's send the Waldir back in for sure. Had to Alt-tab to my OBS to mute my mic there to sneeze. I have a bunch of hotkeys that I made, but I still need to learn them. Just having to learn like 20 hotkeys so that I can optimize my OBS better while I'm just sitting here. Like I've got so for example, I have this, that way I can swap between like my main screen if I want to show like a spreadsheet or something, and then that to just go back to the game. And then there's a pause thing for recording. I got the chat blocker, which I can go ahead and use a hotkey to alternate between. The mic muting and stuff like that. I don't know. Got fun to learn all those hotkeys. Could be solved by just having a second monitor as well, I guess. Okay. Go ahead and send Bert Tohar. Yeah, I think after this tech here is done, I'm definitely going to have to go in for Wellspring of Vigor. Not having this extra stamina is ridiculous. At least getting to it taking like 2 hours or something. Okay. Casual and pretty standard for me. I just let my entire march die. Yeah, I'm just going to let this march outright die, actually. That way I can go in with a new march and get a better report. Hey, challenge over. Alright, let's go ahead and send Atheist in. I had already lost so much of the report in this little segment here, already like more than half of it. Might as well just let it entirely die and head into a new march. We're just having fun here anyway, so just show a little GGs to them in chat. Looking at, yeah, only 200k in hospital. It's so little. Urag Tobin, interesting. Interesting march there for Helix. Yeah, apparently the emotes on Tobin aren't very good. I need to figure that out at some point. Yeah, I guess those kind of suck. Does Tobin have an animated emote? I guess he doesn't, eh? That's lame. Magro emote kind of sucks too. Yeah, I think the pick for emotes is going for Theodore just for this emote here. He does have an animated emote? Okay. Is it just not in that screen, or am I blind? It's very possible that I may just be blind. There's a Theodore. No, I don't see it. I guess it's just not in this screen. Share it to me. That's Tohar. I said Tobin. I'm talking about the cavalry hero. Tobin, yeah. Not Tohar. Of course I can, I mean, I have Tohar unlocked. Of course I can get his emote if I want. I've got, like 500? Yeah, 550 Sweet Dew saved up. Yeah, no problem, man. I understand that it's not always easy to hear what I'm saying. It's got some massive value from Gigantus there. Oh, did it not hit anyone? What? Gigantus doesn't show in the reports anymore? Really? That's dumb. Why doesn't Gigantus show in the... Oh, whatever. I don't like that. Oh well. So I guess EDS is going to just like slowly push us back to the gate. I'll keep sending in marches though until we are like locked in the bridge. Right now though, these guys are just sitting in a choke, so I'm having fun. Of course this guy has to come in behind and play this like it's an actual fight with his infantry. That's fine though. Oh, someone's using a Nico primary. That's free merits. Hit the Lilia. Just gotta keep microing and hitting whatever's in the front line. That way we don't get dragged in. Okay, at this point I'm just gonna back up a little bit and hit this march. Artifact Rage is gonna be back up after we kill this infantry, so can go ahead and jar him. Oh, never mind, that infantry died really fast. What are we getting hit by? Oh, just by the infantry, okay. artifact got silenced. Okay. Let me go ahead in a little bit deeper. Okay. Yeah, Gigantus is probably the best artifact in the game. I mean, now with artifacts giving merits, I think that you can probably make an artifact that, or not artifacts, right? A argument that Gigantus is like A tier instead of S tier, but it's at least A tier. I think as a level 1 artifact, Gigantus is S tier, but maybe a max Gigantus isn't as good as like a max Mirage Orb or a max Gilded Crossbow or something. I'm gonna keep microing back a little bit. Got a lot more people coming in now, which is nice. Yeah, EDS is going to be able to push us to the bridge here, though, for sure. Someone's doing their charge up right here. That's kind of funny. That's really close to the front line to be doing a charge up, but free merits coming in behind here from Tobin. I might actually get hit by an artifact here. No, I didn't get hit. Nice. At least I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't get hit by it. Nice. Okay, so we have our artifact rage back up, so let's go ahead and cast that down here. And hopefully run away. I think we're stuck on the infantry. Yeah, we're slowed as well. There we go. You know what? I'm actually just going to let them kill my march. There we go. If this was not EDS, like if we were doing a statue against BNR, I would not do that, obviously. So that got 16k merits, which is pretty good. See, I really wish that we had overall stats, because I would like to see how much healing my Sand Lizard does in total over the entirety of the fight. I feel like that'd be really cool to see. Like 1.1k healing here from a tiny little report is nice. 800 healing. 200. Oh, it's okay. I don't know. Maybe in a future update they'll add that. Yeah, they got a good... Oh, they have some AFK people. That's hilarious. Oh, that's... Okay, never mind. Scout that. So yeah, I got like 6,000 points from that, right? Yeah. 6,030. So I only need to do that 20 more times. Yikes. But no, with the Supreme statues, we'll be able to actually get points. I think it's 20,000 points from merits. And we'd be able to get occupation as well. So I'm not worried about getting the statue points at all this season. I didn't max that event last season, which sucks. I got up to like the second highest tier, so at least I got the 10 gold heads, but I didn't get the 5 universals, which is what it is. 2.5 days of generation. Oh well. Alright. They've almost got us back in the joke. I think I got hit by the infant or the cavalry there. No, 2 archers, not the cavalry. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got quite a few infantry here at least. So it'll last a little bit longer before they beat us back to the choke. Got like 4 or 5 infantry up at the front. It's not going to last forever though. They're going to shred our infantry pretty fast. Okay. I don't think anyone else is streaming Call of Dragons on YouTube right now, eh? It would be nice to start doing more raids similar to what you can do on Twitch, because I think with the redirect thing you're able to raid people on YouTube. It's just like super convoluted for no reason. Let me go ahead and suicide my Bird Tohar here. It's pretty much at the end. It's like 30k, so the merit differential from microing is going to be crazy. Let me go ahead and see if anyone's streaming. Live. No one else is. Okay, no one else is streaming Call of Dragons. That's fine. We can just end it then soon here after the. I mean, yeah, like the EDS. They're on our bridge now with infantry. They have more people here DPSing. I mean, we have really fast refresh times, so I'm probably gonna keep fighting for a bit. Let's see, I got 300,000 merits. I can send my Burt Tohar again. I'm getting hit a little bit. Okay, never mind. How many merits did I get from this? Because I had like 5,000 merits when we started. Okay, 170,000 merits. That's not bad. I'll take it. Buy these pet skills, and then I guess buy the 20% off gold stars. It's probably not that bad. Yeah, I'm the only one live. Not a lot of people stream this game. Constantly, at least. There's just not much to stream, since the action is sporadic. Had some interesting conversations about that over the last few days in the COD Discord server. It was fun to think about. Right. Well, we might be able to push them back here. All their infantry's dead. Let me go ahead and suicide my Velen here. Or my Waldir Velen. My rationale for this is I'm going to get my Burt Tohar in instead. And that's going to have a lot more troops. So I'll be able to get more merits this way, I think. I should probably be garrisoning the pass, though, before I go in, but whatever. The shield artifact, yeah, with the charge, it's really funny for this, because someone attacks you, and then you can use the charge to charge away from the front line, and it draws everyone out of position that isn't paying attention. It's actually really cool, yeah. Alright. 32k, so we need another 14k to afford that last gold star. And we probably need like another like 700,000 merits in order to buy the merit store, which is painful. Oh well. Ooh, free merits here with the cavalry. Thank you very much, sir. How am I doing on elixir? Okay. I've been considering doing 15 million workhorses before we start fighting, just so that I have the elixir in my bag. I don't know if that's worth doing, though. I think that with the fact that I have so many farm accounts now, it's probably fine to just go ahead and do that. Speaking of, I need to probably port there soon, get some resources, starting to run a little bit low. Especially if we're going to be fighting soon. I'd rather not open tokens. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Juan. I mentioned that earlier in the stream, that it opens in 12 hours here. So, I gotta be ready for that. And that free refreshes the merit shop here, which is why I wanted to buy this out. And then I also have the 100 gem refresh still stored, so I'll be able to do that too. What's this notification? No, thank you. No, I guess EDS's members are, or at least some of them are, not wanting to fight as much now, because now we're back to like an even situation. Galotka coming in with the workhorse is very nice. Yeah. Huh. I guess it makes sense because we're able to refresh so much faster, so it's a little bit more advantageous for us to fight than it is for them. So go ahead and hit Glocka here, little T4, or not T4, sorry, little Tohar with workhorses. You think people are still coming? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't think it's as much as when we were like actually fighting over statue. I think a couple of people probably stopped, but you guys are hungry for merits, so it makes sense. Speaking of merits, I need to send my Waldeer up to the pass. I should probably keep fighting until like my hospital's full. I'm not used to being T5, man. Being T5 is so crazy. You get so much elixir. I mean, as a T4, you're dealing with like 400,000 elixir per day. But now I have like 650,000 without any villages. Pretty wild. I can probably pump that elixir production number up to like 800,000 or 900,000 too if I use all my speed ups, which I'm still considering doing. I might go for the Archer greatest heights, just like for fun, to have a extra temporary skin. Let them go ahead and kill my Bertohar here. It'd be kind of fun to have like a a temporary extra legendary skin sitting here. I don't think I'd ever use it, but it's a little collectible item. Because like I don't know if I can do well in a strongest lord, especially actually, you know what? Now that BTR migrated out, I bet I can get an unlock. Huh. Maybe I'll just like push the next strongest lord and unlock Magrath from that. That way I can get a different hero on the Wheel of Destiny. I don't know, like a year or two of speed ups. I'm not actually sure. Let me go ahead and count it. Yeah, if I push the next strongest lord, that would actually line up almost perfectly with when I awaken my Bertrand. Because I awaken my Bertrand in 12 days. And I kind of need a little project to start working on between now and Generation 3 Mages, and working on Magrat would probably be a good idea. Yeah, I mean, I hope we get leaks 2 of the new mages so I can make videos on it. I'm really excited about the new mages. Oh man. But probably won't. They don't like giving sneak peeks. I was talking, or I wasn't talking with. I asked the admin for Rebirth of Glory if with their content creator program they're considering doing like sneak peeks or something. I didn't get an answer, but I think that they probably will, because their development team seems pretty cool. That game is probably not going to have a very big audience though, since it's so free-to-play oriented. Or maybe it would have a bigger audience, but I don't know. It's an insanely grindy game. You can literally kill Darklings, or the Darkling equivalent in that game, for like 20 hours a day. It's kind of crazy. It's like infinite grinding. Yeah, you're right. At this point last season in a G1, you would have already had the patch notes. I'm kind of wondering if you guys are going to have a long home kingdom and they're going to try to sync you up with us. Like, hold you guys hostage in home kingdom for an extra couple of weeks so that we're synced. If they do that, though, I'm going to be pissed, because they should give us a warning. So they probably won't. By the way, I probably got enough merits now to buy the skill, or the star. Yeah, I do. Nice. So I'm not going to buy this legendary medal since it isn't 20% off, so I don't think I'm going to run out of things to buy. But yeah, we got this fully done. And now we just got to store up some merits for the refresh. 255k Goresh reports, that's wild. Very nice. Speaking of, I should go up here and hit these mages instead of hitting a Goresh with my 40k mage march, because I'm just going to feed merits. I don't mind like taking like a 1v1 here. Yeah, I guess one benefit too is if I get Magrat from the strongest lord, and then when I spin the Wheel of Destiny, I can get the Wheel of Destiny strongest lord hero, and Goresh, and Theodore, and Tobin or Magro, so I'd only have one strongest lord hero that I don't have unlocked, which is kind of hilarious as a free-to-play player. And then I also have the chance of let me send it in March first. I also have the chance of unlocking a new strongest lord hero from this spin as well. So I could get Magrat, Tobin, Theo, Goresh from here. So there's a non-zero chance that I'll have every strongest lord hero at the start of next season, which is kind of funny. Got a horde to win. But no way we get the new patch by then, so yeah. Well, I mean, it's possible that they do 2 patches in quick succession. They have done that before, like 2 weeks in between patch notes. It's possible. We'll have to see. You're not going to be getting like the last strongest lord of the season, excuse me, being for the new hero or anything like that, but yeah. Man, I really hope these Generation 3 mages don't disappoint. If they do, I'm going to be so upset. I'm looking forward to power spiking, like using all these items to power spike. the strongest lord is, yeah, it's a pick, okay. Oh, right, you can't even pick all of the heroes from the strongest lord. That's right, it alternates between melee and ranged strongest lord and wheels, which is so dumb, by the way. But I guess if I even wanted to, I couldn't go for Magrat in this strongest lord. I guess that probably affects the scoring as well, but I can probably get a good number of points. I did max out my mana wells for the Great Heights. I don't have those left, but I can upgrade like my lumber mills and stuff, which is a decent number of power, or a decent amount of power. I have 3 blueprints, so it's an extra like 150,000, a little bit of extra on the top. Why not? How many mages do I have left? Okay, that's fine. Let me go ahead and actually, since we're just messing, oh, I just lagged my computer. What the hell did I do? Huh. Okay, I'm not sure what I did there. Anyways, let's not die. Let's hit this infantry, and then I need to open up a spreadsheet. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but something's running in the background on my computer that's like eating up my processing power. My computer is so old. Do you know if the statue event counted into war statistics? I don't think it did, Chrissy's. I'm pretty sure that we stopped counting merits after, or sorry, I think we stopped counting like 3 days ago. But you can go ahead and ask in staff chat. I'm sure that Doom will be happy to answer you. Okay. Private calculator. Okay. This is item counter. Yeah, this is good. Okay. I guess I'll just let this march die again. Hope you guys appreciate all the merits I'm feeding you. And then I can send in just my T4 archers for now. And okay, so the right hotkey I believe is this. To show my whole screen. Let's hop into the speed ups. Shrink this page like so. Okay. 31051, 2734, 245, 424, okay. 231, 413, 62, 38, and 3. I think that was right. 31051, 20. Oh, no, there's an extra number there. Okay, 27, 334, 245, 422, 413, 62, 38, 3. Okay, and then I need to do universals. Let me go ahead and target this infantry. Okay. 2216, 5335, 426, 950, 1203, 1408, 47, 18, 5, and 1. Okay. So I have 214 days of training speed ups. It's actually a lot less than I thought I had. Huh. Maybe I don't have enough to get top 25 in a strongest lord then. I thought I had way more. Oh. This. You have to die. Yeah, you have to die. No free to play is allowed. Okay. So I think that there's a it's CODDB.app, yeah, right? That has a calculator for strongest lord points. Yes. Training days 220, let's call it. Training Uh, 28 million points. I don't have that many T4s though. Okay. Nah, I can probably do something. I get a little bit of power from like research too, and I can like spend CP and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd probably have enough to get top 25. We'll see. I think it's worth trying. Oh. Yes. So I was using my number pad and my hotkeys are on my number pad. That's an oversight. It's a hotkey oversight. Yeah, so here we go. 214.14 days of training speed ups. And that's enough to get 28.5 million points. There's no... Oh, wait, no, I need to put in my research or my training speed. Wait. It's 75%, right, that you get? Yeah, I think it's 75%. Okay, so no, it's 50 million points. If I had enough T4 units. But I don't. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense now. Yeah, looking forward to that. That's most likely enough then, I think. Also, dude, I did the hotkey thing again, I think, and I wasn't even showing my screen. This is why I need a second screen, so that I can actually see my OBS. Okay. I accidentally muted my microphone. So many hotkeys on my number pad. Yikes. Okay, that was an oversight. I guess if I do spreadsheet stuff on stream, I have to use my actual non-number pad number keys. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but it is functional. It's kind of hilarious. Free merits here for Dazzled. Oh, he's using his Cyclone Blade. That's lame. Oh, I can't actually micro. I tried microing to the left to get out of the Cyclone Blade, but it doesn't work because of the hill here that is fake. Doesn't render properly. Okay. Send in our archers again. I also keep forgetting to put my Archer City theme on when I'm sending in archers. Okay, so now I have 1 day of elixir worth of healing. It's so insane at T5 how much elixir you get. Jeez. Yeah. So I have 400,000 T5 Vestals. So that means that I can do 25 million power worth of that. And then I can do 25 million points, not 25 million power. And then I can do 200,000 points. No. 14 million points. Okay, so I can do 39 million points worth of training in total. Nice. Not bad. I was reading the site wrong. That was my first time using that site, so yeah, I wasn't that familiar with it. 45 million, 50 million points, though, is probably going to be enough for top 25. Top 25 is the only goal I would have just to get the unlock. That, and since I'm wanting to power spike anyways, it probably makes sense to use a lot of my speed ups. I guess Great Heights is actually coming too, though. So I need to make sure I can gain 1 million power for that. Are you enjoying the free merits, Dazzled? I hit someone else with Cyclone Blade. Nice. Okay, we're going to hit this cav. Unfortunately, at the same time, we're getting hit by the archers here, so we're taking 4k whites. Got hit by a 24k there from Magrad's active skill. Magrad is just so insanely powerful. 30k from an artifact there, too. Right, 30k artifact. No, 6k. I guess it was 6k sevs from the artifact and like a bunch of lightly wounds, too, or something. Let's go ahead and send archers in. Okay, so at this point, I need to send Waldir Valen with Celestials. Just T4 Celestials. There we go. Well, wait, when is the next statue fight? Because I don't want to fill up my hospital to the point where I can't do the next statue. 39 hours, so... Okay. Let's recall this. We don't want to use T4 Celestials. We just want to full Sev wound our T5 Vestals. I can also do a split Waldir Valen with T5s as well, I guess. It's completely variable depending on your matchup. It really depends a lot. Yeah. Okay, I can go ahead and show that. Just give me a second here. I'm getting such bad trades from just not microing. Oh well. At least I'm getting better trades than when I was T4, even though I'm not microing. Okay. Let me go ahead and get that sheet for you. So I think this should turn my screen on. Yes. So go here, leave site. Okay. Great Heights pairings. So these were just like the graphics I had for the visual with the predicted date, which ended up being a bit off because the devs capriciously moved the start date for the last Great Heights. But then I have the top 15 servers here with a heat map. So the white servers are like the middle of the pack, the reds are the most competitive, and the dark greens were the least competitive. This is just based on the information that I was able to gather. My Great Heights review for this next upcoming one is going to be way more detailed, and I'm going to try to have every single kingdom, which reminds me I need to do some accounting later. Let me just write this down. Need to do some more prep for that. So on this sheet, I'll go to the more simplified one here. It shows you what kingdoms in your bracket have occupied the Flame Dragon, and that's signified by just having the alliance name listed. So if the alliance name's here, that means they own the Flame Dragon. So for us, we had this pairing here of HBX, VOK, MM, ROG, and KFO. And I think ROG got like 6, and VOK got 4. Where am I? Fruitopia. Show off. Control F from Killam. Here we go. Open link. Yeah, so we got we got 7, they got 3. Nice. And I think since some of these people have migrated, well, actually no, never mind. I guess they're probably still in 110 or 108. So we have a pretty nice Great Heights in our kingdom. It's not super competitive like some of the other kingdoms where it's like 60 million, 50 million power, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, so I want to press 9 here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and that brings me back to COD. Okay. Cool. You can add me, Homelander, if you want. My ID is 4563464. I should probably get a like screenshot of my YouTube channel and put it in my album or something. But I should probably have channel art before I do that too. The joys of art. Yeah, no. Here, I'll type in my ID in the chat. It's a pretty easy ID to remember, at least in my opinion. But then again, I tend to remember things like my user tag in like Clash of Clans, for example, LGVYUUV2. Even though there isn't really any symmetry there, I just kind of end up remembering it. Tag everyone in the Discord, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got a nice video that I'll be able to make actually right after I end the stream, I think. So I'm going to figure out how to do it. It's not like a tutorial or anything, but it's pretty cool. Speaking of the stream, how long have we been going for? Ooh, 2 hours. Nice. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think that's a reasonable duration for a 1 hour statue fight. We had a little bit of a prelude into it where we some stat talk, and then yeah, now a little bit of leftover fighting. And oh, I'm using my Archer City theme. God damn it. So how much am I looking at in the hospital? 1 day and like 6 hours. Okay. So I can do a little bit more. Yeah. I'm going to do a little bit more 7 wounds because I want to make sure that I have max or close to max elixir stored in just like the 16-hour overflow in the hospital there by the time the next statue starts. I had a message on WhatsApp. Click, click, click. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm just letting this march die as per usual. Feed free merits to EDS, these guys need it. Alright, yeah, this guy in chat here is suggesting that I use AI to make channel art, but I don't think that that's worth doing. I know that personally I don't like AI art, and I know that other people feel the same way as well. I feel like when people use AI, you can always tell, and it just diminishes the quality. Especially for something like a channel icon, the profile picture. Using AI to generate that seems stupid. I might use AI to generate like a sketch of it for someone to have as a reference point. That might actually be a good idea, but for the actual thing, no, that would be not great. Alright, Semper Tohar out. We're at the point where we're mixing. I think I'm gonna kill this Bertohar and maybe another Syndrian March as well, because I don't mind having a bunch of archers in the hospital. I just won't heal them for next statue, and they'll just sit in there. Oh, Snore got into the statue. GG, well played. Hate to break it to you, though. The occupation points are no longer available. Alright, go ahead and kill this guy and swap over to Tank Slave. Just free merits from killing the infantry. Hey, look at that. We finally got a positive power trade ratio. Yay. It only took 2 hours and for the event to be over. Sounded like there was a behemoth step. I'm not sure what that like loud thud was. Well, this is Belleron chat, and even blocking the Alliance chat isn't really necessary because this is a friendly stream. The people that we're fighting with, we're fighting TRK, or we are TRK, sorry, we're fighting EDS. We don't have bad blood with them. I don't think they're gonna watch me to stream snipe unless it's like jokingly just to target my specific march, of course. It's fine. I mean, if Doom asked me to block Alliance chat or something, I would. But right now I have it on Belleron anyway, since the main callouts are over. Yeah, you will snipe me, I'm sure. I don't mind. You guys need your merits. You can, yeah, you need a free-to-play player to help you out. It's understandable. I need to work on these conquest achievements too. Some of them are a little bit difficult. There's the one conquest achievement that I had auto-completed this morning when I woke up, which was really weird, which was the gain 1,000 merits while in an army group. I have no idea why that was completed. I've never joined an army group, but I guess I'll take it. 116279. Is that just my normal? Huh. Actually, 1106279, I think that's probably the merits that I had at reset, like when they realized they made a bunch of mistakes. If you guys aren't aware of, in a bunch of different kingdoms, after the update, people's scores from Strongest Lord got completely wiped, which is kind of hilarious. They just forgot to cache the data before they restarted the server. So specific people that I think did it in like a proximity to the update within a few hours or something just completely lost their points. There's a bunch of little bugs like that that happened with the last patch, which is really unfortunate. Give that army group merits, or give you the army group merits. Nah. Let's hit the calves here. Free merits. Yeah, that shield is hilarious. Same here, your army group tasks were all complete this morning. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. That's really nice. That means I have to do like half as much in order to finish it. I might not even bother at this point. 1,000,000 merits in army groups for 5 artifact keys and 200 gems. I don't know. Like, if I had T5 infantry, I would. But I don't. So, I don't know. This is fucking terrible. Oh my god. This is like oh no. It's like we're the mobile gaming esports organization and oh no. Hey guys, what do you think? Should I make this my my channel icon? I'm sure people will want to click on that, right? Oh god. Little Game Boy controller. No, I had a pretty good idea for my channel icon. But I want to wait for an event to happen first that will provide extra reference images. You can draw me the Canadian flag. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty high quality drawing. Those look like 90s arcade video games, yeah. Well, I mean, the way that AI works is it just samples things that exist and then copies them. So this is a really popular style of avatar that like people would have, like with like the really bold, by the way, YouTube BAMing with no I in there. Anyways, this is a really popular style of profile picture that people used to use before AI was a thing. So there's like hundreds of thousands of those that the model samples from, and then it just copies it. So, yeah. Thanks for the laugh, though. Okay. Literally Reaper from Overwatch in the bottom row. Yeah, I mean, I never played Overwatch, so I don't know. But just this general formula for profile pictures is super common. Even back in 2018, 2016, saw tons of those. I send in our archers. How many? I guess we should look how many celestials we have in here. We have 650 celestials. Okay, so we can keep going. Let me send that with T4 celestials. I also want to swap city skins. Okay. Jeez. The whispering from Syndrion at the voice lines is kind of crazy. Alright, Bert Tohar. Throw that here. Yeah, I don't like that Nuyen because it's really easy to misclick. So I like being able to drag and choose. So when I'm dragging, I get the option to hover and see who I'm attacking and what hero it is. Whereas if I was right-clicking, all I would get is this little like red attack icon, which just isn't as valuable to me. Right-clicking is a good idea though for like retreating. So if I'm overextending, just right-clicking on the left side of the screen. But I find that sometimes that just doesn't work. Whereas with the drag commands, I feel like that has a higher success rate. I don't know. There's a lot of lag when it comes to actions. It might be like a ping error on my end or something. I'm not sure why it happens. That's what it is. Okay, let's try to cast our Shadow Blades. That'd be really good if we could. Did we get it? No, Artifact Rage Decayed, of course. I needed to sequence that better. Okay. So what I need there is I need to have the march on a control group. That way I can quick select it. So I can press E to open up the artifact, click to cast, press 1, and then right click back. So you definitely have to overextend when you're doing the artifacts. Drag feels lousy? Yeah, for you maybe, but I like it. I'm also used to it, right? Because I've been fighting like this for over a year. So I'm more used to this style of doing things than other people are. So it probably is better for me at least. And I don't think that dragging really like diminishes from the viewing experience, so it's probably fine. Shout out Don Davis feeding merits. How did the artifact do? Nice, we hit a full 5 people with that artifact. That's pretty sick. It's like 26k total damage. How many mages do I have? I have 1,000,000 T5 Vestals, 400k T4 Vestals, and like 850k Celestials. T4, obviously. And yeah, as I don't know what it was, like 20 minutes ago, I've decided now at this point that I'm going to go for the next strongest lord to get unlock of Magrat. Might as well. Because while I do like optimizing for like doing better in the open field, I also really like collection. So I have the goal of having every hero in the game is free to play. So yeah, I need to work towards that goal if I want it to actually happen. I can't just never compete in strongest lords. Go ahead and cast Syndrian ability, and we were able to make it out of there without losing too much. I think we lost like 20k troops while going in for the artifact, but that's completely manageable. You just have to go in for the artifact because it's the range in the Shadow Blades is so small. Yeah, T5 Vestals are nice to have. They're not doing too hot in the statue though, because they're Vestals, I guess. I don't know. I like that the tier of Arbans show up in here, by the way. It's pretty cool. Okay. Wait, that's Doom. The fuck? Doom? Okay, there we go. I don't know what that was. Weird. Oh, he had to swap alliance to get King back. Okay, fair enough. What are my artifacts? I have the level 5 Shadow Blades, which is my only max level artifact. I have the ability to have a level 4 Bloodblade banner, but I don't have time to do fort rallies, so I decided to dismantle it. That way I could use the scraps for other artifacts and like buying forged artifact keys as well. Because as free to play, I mean, you struggle to be able to afford these artifact keys here, so I needed to be able to scrap some stuff so I could do that. Oh, our Bert Tohar is fatigued. Very cool. I mean, it's because we don't have the policy, but researching it now wouldn't help. And I mean, I have every artifact that I want, at least. I'm not going to be able to get the Generation 3 Mage artifact right away. I'm going to have to wait for the anniversary event, but I got level 3 Phoenix Eye, level 1 Gargantus, level 2 Staff of the Prophet, and I have Infernal Flame unlocked. Tier of Arbon's only level 1. Surprisingly, I haven't gotten any Tier of Arbon duplicates. And then I got Vilo's Bow, just level 1. I guess I have Mirage Orb as well, level 1. Spirit Bone Torque, which is nice. And that's why I want to get Goresh as well, just so that I have something that I can actually use the Torque on that makes sense. Oh, damn. Look at how much they're pushing us back now at this point. I think that the Rog Boys are running out of steam almost. Yeah, no, I'm very happy with my artifact collection as free to play. The trap that a lot of people fall into as free to play is doing like 90 spins of a Forge of Light. Honestly, I think that the biggest mistake that free to plays make is spending gems on the end of season compendium. I was going to make a video on this at the end of last season, but I was so busy at the time that I didn't even end up claiming my rewards from the end of season shop. Like I didn't do either of these at the end of last season, so I missed out on a ton of value there, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I have some very strong opinions about the value of the compendiums, and I want to do a video similar to the pet skill video that I just released relating to artifacts on the short and long term probability and the best way to get artifacts in the game, because the compendium sucks and people think it's good. Oh well. It's probably something I'll try to do at like the end of this season. Need some more data for it too. I just have a lot of different ideas and I only have so much time to actually do things. So I can't do all the things I want to do. Like, I've been wanting to make a video on my tier 5 unlock since I unlocked it, which was like 50 something days ago. And I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I've had other ideas of what to do. Same with like winning Great Heights too. I might try to... I don't know. I don't know how to make a video that's entertaining, because a lot of people have asked just to see like a video of me training troops. But with the new quick training thing where like you just you click on something, you press multi-speed up, and then you click confirm, and it's kind of boring now compared to what it used to be like in Rise of Kingdoms, where you have to like scroll through a bunch of times, click a bunch of different things. It's more actions. I don't know. You actually don't even have to press confirm as well. Okay, we're on 9 stamina there, so get 1 more stamina. We can send that out again. Let's send out T4 Vestals with Velen. Yeah. Lots of video ideas. Not enough time to do them. I think I need to probably do like a community tab poll or something to see, of the ideas that I have, what people would be most interested in seeing me create first. Or maybe that would be better suited as like a members only poll or something. I'm not sure. Check out all these damages here, by the way. Goresh is freaking insane. It's just non-stop. Yeah. How many merits are we up to now? 140,000? Nice. Okay, so we have 2 days left on this, 40 hours, so we will be able to get merits from the next statue fight as well in order to continue buying out this merit shop, so we don't have to go like super crazy right now. But I do want to keep going just a little bit more. Still having fun. And of course you guys do need the merits. Can I get an artifact in? Ooh, I got an artifact in before I died. Hell yeah. I mean, it did like no damage because I was super weak, but I was able to do it. Okay, there we go. We got 10 stamina on the Bird Tohar, so we can go send that to the pass. Change the city theme back to mages. Okay. Yeah, I got some fun video ideas for the beginning of next season. At least fun for me, 'cause it's stuff I've never done before. I don't know. I need to, yeah, okay. I guess I need to just remember to do this, because G1s, are you guys in Home Kingdom already? Or if there's anyone here from G1 listening, are you in Home Kingdom already? Or are you going there soon? I think you still have a couple of days left to your KVK, right? But I need to go through and do something that's time sensitive to kingdoms being in Home Kingdom. Like, I need to go and make a bunch of accounts, because I only have like 70 accounts right now, I think. And I think I need like 90 accounts or 100 accounts for the video I want to make, something like that. I don't know. Not upgraded accounts, obviously, just like scout accounts, kind of like Boss Nasty has, but just, you know, like an account like this that's fresh and doesn't actually do anything. Some are, as you know, but could be like just going back. Yeah, it could be people that like skipped KVK that are in Home Kingdom right now too. I think G. I can just look. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, they're still in KVK. Yeah, okay. So once that goes away, you're able to make accounts when they get back into Home Kingdom, which is what I need to do. Yeah, there's some like G3s and stuff. I think I have a account in LTS's bracket. That's what I need to do. I need to cross-reference my list of servers that I need accounts in for it, and then do that. Oh well. Okay. Because it's like basically there's something that I noticed that Boss Nasty didn't do stat wise, and I would like to be able to do it. So yeah, here we are. By the way, that torque was crazy, eh? Burke torqued us and we took like 200k sevs because we couldn't move. Oh, I forgot to send more archers and mages. I really don't need these T4s for anything, so I might as well throw them in the hospital. Get a little bit of merits from doing it. That's really bad, 5.7k merits. Yeah, that's actually really bad, but could be a lot worse. Was I R5 of ROS? I don't think so, eh? I guess I might, I must not be, since I wasn't there to... Yeah, RS kept it, okay. Shout out my farm accounts. Send in the mages first, that way we just don't have to change city theme. Oh, the game crashed. That's strange. I don't know why the game crashed. I guess I like alt-tabbed at the same time as it was trying to do something. That's really weird. Alright, well, the game's launching. It'll be back up in like 20 seconds. Do you crash at the same time? I guess I can turn on like this view as well. That way you can see what's going on. That's so strange. Yeah, so here we go. It's loading. It's loading really slowly. Since the update yesterday, somehow you can't play in window mode anymore, only full screen. Yeah. You can get the borderless gaming thing if you want to be able to play in window. Oh, you crashed 20 minutes ago. Why? Why when I restart the game does it put me into a different account? I haven't even logged into this account on my PC. Like, I've logged into 3 different accounts more recently than this account. What the fuck? Anyways, welcome back to another stream where I'm playing on my restart account, I guess. Let's go ahead and do the maintenance here. Yeah, I guess we're just playing on the restart account. This is a completely different ID, by the way. This isn't linked to the same thing. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how the game detected it. Let's upgrade let's actually just use speed ups on this. Let's do a longer tech upgrade over here. Oh, we need that. Level 5. Okay. Yeah, there is a third-party software called Borderless Gaming. It's been around for like decades, I assume. I don't know how long exactly. I'm talking out of my ass, kind of. I just remember using it in like 2018, maybe 2019, when I played Might and Magic Chess Royale, because I wanted to play that game in windowed mode, and it only had the full screen option. So in that, you're able to like force resolution and force it to be in windowed mode, even if it in game doesn't let you, and it works pretty well. Just look up Borderless Gaming. I guess I can type it in chat. Okay. I am going to swap back to my main account as well. That requires logging in, obviously. Gotta remember to come back and do some Darkling farming on this later. Luckily we have the auto Darklings and stuff, but can't do that right now. I think I forgot to do building upgrades. One building upgrade. Oh, the wall's still going. Okay, let's speed that up. And I need a lot of resources. I don't think I have that enough. Yeah, nowhere near that enough for that. So instead, what should I upgrade? I guess I'll just upgrade a production building. Alright, so let me go ahead and swap to the game capture and disable the game capture. I guess I can also do this. Yeah, that works. Alright, so let me go ahead and get my password, and then I can swap accounts. Okay. See, this is one thing that would be really nice to have a second monitor for as well, so that I can make sure that I don't accidentally like leak personal information. I did that a couple of streams ago, and that wasn't fun. Okay, so here, account, switch. Okay. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and swap that and that. I think. Yes. Nice. You know, I do have like a separate thing for the be right back. Like I can select it like this. I think I have it on a hotkey as well too. How I have like the chat blocker and this on a hotkey as well. But I just wanted to manually do it so that I was sure that I wasn't doxing myself. It probably wouldn't be great if I accidentally gave everyone that was watching the login information for my account. I don't think I would last as free to play for very long. So yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and take a look at the fight here. Oh, it looks like the fight's almost over. Okay, fair enough. I can't. Why can't I click on that? Oh, I can. It is swapped. What the hell? Why did it swap the... This game is so funny. You know what I mean? It swapped the setting for... where is it? Controls? Is it... Yeah, they swapped this, the control mode. There we go. I don't know, how does that even happen? Anyway, there's a ton of artifact damage. 35,000 damage, not bad. Probably would have gotten more damage, but I think I mistargeted. Yeah, I only had 3 people. I totally could have hit 5 there instead. That's so strange that it did that. Okay. Almost up to 200,000 merits. I guess let's get to 200,000 merits. Oh, I forgot to change skins. Rip. Get to 200,000 merits and then go ahead and end the stream at that point. I got a bunch of CP I need to spend. I gotta plan that video. Yeah, gotta get going soon. Okay. Archers are back home. Send them out once again. Go ahead and send them the Waldir. Our EDS, they're actually like almost dead here. I thought it was just my simple mode bugging out, but no, they're just not very many of them. That's good though. They have more people here than us. If there was too many of them here, then the fighting would just be over because we would take like super negative trades. So this is a good thing that they don't have a crazy number of people here. All right. What am I trying to do here? What am I was going to do something. I completely forget. I guess it's not important if I forgot, eh? Oh well. Yeah, I'm really hoping that they add a feature like this for the entire report. I'm looking forward to seeing the total stats. I guess I could also manually do it. Oh, it didn't. Nice. I was worried that the game restarting was going to clear a bunch of my reports. I think it cleared some of them, but I definitely still have some left too, which is nice. Yeah, well, this event has been over for like an hour and a half, but yeah, I'm still fighting. I mean, BNR lost the zone, right? So I have nothing else to do to fill my hospital. And I get 650,000 basically per day. So I just need to have enough elixir to full heal my T5s by the next statue and have 16 hours of production banked. Which, with 800k in the hospital, that's basically exactly right. So next statue, I'll be mostly running just my tier 5s with Bert Tohar and probably Waldir Valen, or I might even just do tier 5s with Atheist Indus, actually. Because that does last a lot longer. I'm also not fighting efficiently in this stream because I feel bad for EDS. And I also, fighting efficiently is mentally draining. So, that's why I got some pretty bad reports. But I'm having fun. Yeah. And also, looking down at chat tends to cost me quite a few units. Okay, we're at 195,000. God damn it. Let me send, like, infantry, I guess. With... Do I have Spirit Bone Torque leveled up? I do. Send that. And then... Also calves, even though they're, like, really weak. But, I mean, those aren't going to get in the hospital any other way anyways. We're not going to have open field fighting with army groups before I full heal, so might as well use them. I just want to get over this 200k merit mark. Only need 5,000 more, so these 2 marches will probably get it done. Who took statue? EDS. System, yeah. Almost double our points. Because of the way that the occupation thing works now, the person that occupies the statue first holds it, even if there's fighting inside the statue, and EDS just had more people there, and they were also there earlier. Like, before the statue started, they had a line of like 10 infantry marches here with a bunch of DPS behind it to block us from contesting as it started. Okay, let's see how many merits this gets. Probably not very many. I never use my calves. Oh, my artifact skill got silenced. Nice. It's great. This is gonna get like 3k merits probably. Yeah, 3.4k merits. I mean, it's enough. So, I'll take it. Let me turn Torque off. Autocast. To flip occupation, you need to clear all of them from the zone. Yep, that's exactly what you need to do. I'm aware of that. But because we're so evenly matched, clearing all of the opponent from the zone is impossible, for us at least. They could probably clear us from the zone, but at least with the activity that was shown in this fight, I don't think we could clear them. It would be close, but just because of how strong Magrat Zeta is, and the fact that they all have awakened Magrat Zeta, basically, I don't think that we would be able to clear them. Oh, my sound also got turned off when the game crashed. And the freaking the volume things. Okay, so nothing got cached. I bet a bunch of my other settings are messed up too. That's so dumb. Okay, we got over 200,000 now, yeah? Yeah, okay, nice. That's pretty good. Maybe I could even consider buying this star here, but I don't think it's worth it. But all the other ones, that cost me like 350k merits. Yeah, well, it reset like all my settings. You're in EXG, you're fighting for this BTR for the statue, but wasn't much of a fight, they barely showed up. Yeah, BTR is just merit fighting amongst each other for statue. Or not for statue, sorry, for merit achievements and things. Okay, let me check Twitch. See if anyone's streaming Call of Dragons on Twitch. Who is this? Oh, it's just sponsored stream. Okay, I don't want to do that. This one maybe? Oh, hey, an ad. Nice. But this guy is saying Call of Dragons episode 138, which means that he probably actually makes Call of Dragons content, or at least enjoys streaming it. There's a QR code on his screen though. I have to wait for this friggin' Twitch ad to go by before I can actually take a look at his stream. Other than that, I think that's it. Yeah, the rest of the streams are not actually Call of Dragons. Oh, it's actually in French. Okay. Well, I don't know what he's doing, but if you guys want to go... I run a mixture of simple mode. I kind of like simple mode, but I don't mind not using it. Yeah. Alright, so if you guys want to go watch someone who speaks French play Call of Dragons, you can go check out that guy on Twitch. Episode 138 of streaming Call of Dragons. So, yeah, I definitely think that he actually plays the game. I mean, he's got 5 marches of fully awakened heroes. I'm not sure what he's doing right now, though. I think he's just doing like a chill stream. I don't think he's warring or anything, it looks like. So, yeah, alright. But that's it for me. I will stream the next statue fight as well. So that'll be in 2 days. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.